Morning, everyone, especially to our observers, back members, and YouTube live streaming viewers. Today, we will conduct the previous conference for five competitive bidding for goods and services. This is in view of the Department Order 06 Series of 2024 to foster digital transformation and enhance transparency and accountability for procurement processes. I will now give the floor to our procurement head, Engineer Junilin G. Caniedo, to acknowledge the attendees. Ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Before we proceed, I would like to acknowledge our back members and representatives. Our back chairperson, Engineer Munyangay G. Estomo. Good morning, ma'am. Our back vice chairperson, Engineer Jose Leonard A. Hilliard Jr. Good morning, sir. Our back members, Miss Eleanor F. Diliger. Good morning, ma'am. And Engineer Christine I.V.M. Aranez. Good morning, ma'am. Yours truly, Junilin G. Caniedo, Procurement Head, Back Secretariat, Engineer Charmaine T. Sumalino. Good morning. From the Commission on Audit, Ms. Laila D. Bato, represented by Ms. Dodi Alaba. Good morning, ma'am. From the Technical Working Group, Engineer Christine Joy C. Thomas. Good morning, ma'am. Ms. Rosemaline A. Vigilio. Good morning, ma'am. From the representative from the end user or maintenance section, Engineer Muhammad Abdul Rahim. Good morning, sir. And from our technical working group, Engineer Jerry P. Thomas. Good morning, sir. Following our for pre-bid conference this morning, 26 GLK 16 with PR number 05-023-2026, 26 GLK 17 with PR number 05-024-2026, 26 GLK 18 with PR number 05-025-2026, 26 GLK 19 with PR number 05-2026-026-2026, and 26 GLK 20 with PR number 05-027-2026. May we now request the representative from the maintenance section, Engineer Abdul Rahim, to further explain the scope of works of the said projects.
Hello, thank you. Good morning. Good morning, ma'am and sir. So the good in services for the maintenance section with project number one, the contract ID 26 GLT 16 with the project name purchase of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings for repair maintenance of national roads and bridges along Davao City Diversion Road S0013 MN and R. Castillo Street S0019 MN S01459 MN Davao City. Project duration of 60 calendar days. ABC amount of 2,034,110 pesos and 48 centavos, with a specification of 717 bag paint thermoplastic white, 25 kilogram per bag, packed in melting bag or sack. 80 bag paint thermoplastic yellow, 25 kilogram per pack, packed in melting bag and sack. 63 bag of glass beads, 25 kilograms, 203 liters primer, 10 bag calciumine, 20 kilogram per bag. For the contract ID 26 GLK 17, project name 71X, replacement of bituminous pavements of national roads and bridges along Maharlika Highway MN S01648 MN. S01649 MN, Davao City, with a project duration of 60 calendar days, ABC amount of 2,528,121 pesos and 10 centavos. The specification, 60 drum asphalt cement, penetration rate 60-70, 200-liter drum. 60 bags hard asphalt, 25 kilogram per box. 60 drum emulsified asphalt, cut ionic SS1, 200-liter drum. 140 pill Bituminous cold mix, 40 kilograms per pill. For the second contract ID, 26 GLK18 with the project name 71X, road safety materials, plastic barriers, concrete barriers, and traffic cones for traffic signs installation at L. Garcia Street, S0032MN, Davao City Diversion Road, S00013MN, and Maharlika Highway, S01648MN, Davao City with a project duration of 60 calendar days, ABC amount of 1,684,376 pesos and 95 centavos. The specification, 15-piece plastic road barriers, smart modular MDPE illuminated plastic barrier system, directional, length 1,200 mm by the width of 450 mm by height of 900 mm, solar rechargeable life PO4 6000 mAh 3.2 volts right direction. 15-piece plastic road barriers, smart modular NDPE illuminated plastic barrier system, directional, length of 1,200 mm by width of 450 mm by height of 900 mm, solar rechargeable life PO4 6000 mAh 3.2 volts left direction. Thin-piece plastic road barriers, smart modular DPE illuminated plastic barrier system, directional, length of 1,200 mm by width of 450 mm by height of 900 mm, solar rechargeable life PO4 6000 mAh 3.2 volts two-way direction. 10-piece smart modular illuminated concrete barriers with fence and directional indicators 1000 mm by 450 mm by 2120 mm, rechargeable life PO4 6000 mAh 3.2 volts. 21-piece reflectorized rubberized traffic cone with a height of 30 inch. For the contract ID 26GLK19, project name, purchase of fuel for the first semester of CY 2026, first quarter and second quarter, for the use of maintenance section, DPWH Davao City, 3rd DEO Davao City. Project duration, 60 calendar days, ABC amount of 4,649,055 pesos. The specification, 26,000 liters diesel, 2,500 liters gasoline. For contract ID 26GLK20, project name, procurement of tires for CY 2026 of PM schedule intended for basic highway maintenance equipment, BHME, and quick response equipment, QRE, Davao City. Project duration 45 calendar days, ABC amount of 1,400,644 pesos and 62 centavos. With specification of 6 pieces of 11R 22.5 tubeless Ino dump truck H36704, 6 pieces 10 by 20 by 18 ply lug, Loctite with tube and flap, photon dump truck SLF 122 H36560, 4 pieces 26565 R17, 80 tubeless Mitsubishi Strada pickup H16925. 4 pieces of 265 for 70 R17, 80 tubeless Toyota Hilux pickup NDA 806 H19148 4 pieces of 205 65 R16, 80 tubeless Kia Bongo MEV 2642 H19829. Two pieces of 205/65 R16 80 tubeless Kia Bongo MEV 2652. Four pieces of 205/65 R16 tubeless Kia E2500 SGC 442 H15370. Two pieces of front 14.5 by 20 with flaps and tube or tubeless LX58 bobcat loader. Two pieces rear 16.9 by 28 with flaps in tube or tubeless LX58 bobcat loader. Six pieces 8.25 or 16 tubeless Pino cargo truck drop site SNA 6628 H2644. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Abdul Rahim. I would like also to acknowledge Mr. Calvin Klein Aparecio, authorized representative from Well Power Tools and Construction Corporation. Good morning, sir. Now I will give the floor to our back chairperson for some reminders.
Thank you, ma'am. But before that, are there any questions, clarifications from our back members, observers, and our live stream viewers? Okay, since there are no questions, let's proceed to the reminders for all interested participants. Kindly present, please, answer. Okay, these are the following reminders for those participant bidders. A, the whole set of bidding documents, which are the following: the instruction to bidders, or the ITB, general condition of contract, the GCC, the special conditions of contract, SCC, and standard forms are all can be downloaded at the DPWH and PhilJEP's websites. Letter B, the technical and financial document attachments, Class A, and necessary documents for support are also included in the checklist for proposals. Letter C, mayor's or business permit must be issued in Davao City. Next, as per GPPB Resolution number 15-2021, dated October 14, 2021, effective on contracts advertised from January 1, 2022, the PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership to state that the purpose of updating the PhilJEP's Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership, all Class A eligibility documents attached to the certificate shall remain current and updated, and that failure by the prospective bidder to update its PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents covered by the implementing rules and regulations of RA 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act Section 20 shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate of platinum registration and membership until such time that any of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Reference GPPB Resolution number 15-2021, dated October 14, 2021. The submission of the updated Class A eligibility documents to support the non-updated PhilJEP's Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership is no longer acceptable. Letter E, bidders must use the updated forms in their omnibus sworn statement, bid security and bid securing declaration in accordance with the standard forms uploaded in the GPPB and in the bidding documents. Letter F, all bids should be accompanied by a technical and financial checklist, which is included in the bidding documents. Letter G, the ceiling of the bid prices shall be the approved budget of the contract, or the ABC. Bidders who bid above the ABC amount shall be automatically disqualified. Next, the description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders, Clause 5. Reference, Philippine Bidding Documents, 1st edition, May 2025. Next, Bidding will be conducted through open competitive procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion, as specified in the implementing rules and regulations of RA 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act Section 59.1. Reference RA 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act Section. Next, letter J, detailed evaluation using lowest calculated bid and lowest calculated responsive bid, or the LCRB, shall be evaluated by the technical working group for recommendation of award. All bids must be accompanied by the bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the stated in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders, or the ITB Clause 16. Reference, Philippine Bidding Documents, First Edition, May 2025. Letter L, in compliance with the Section 81 and Section 82 of the IRR of RA 12009, prospective bidders are required to submit the latest General Information Sheet or the GIS, reflecting the beneficial ownership information or the BOI duly filed with stamp received by the Securities and Exchange Commission or the SCE for entities such as corporations, partnerships, private sector organizations, foundations, and associations. Each page of the document shall be signed by the bidder or a duly authorized person. And if corporation, a secretary certificate should be attached. Letter N. The interested bidder should observe the territorial jurisdiction of their notary public in all documents that need notarization. The affiant and the notary public should be within the same city and not beyond the limits of notary public jurisdiction. Reference, the court's ruling section 240, territorial jurisdiction. Letter O, submitted documents shall be clear copy printed in A4 size coupon bond, the proper ear tagging. Next, bidders are required to submit computation of the NFCC, which must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid. In order to conduct proper counter-checking of NFCC during post-qualification stage, bidders are required to submit all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started. Reference, RA 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act, Section 52.4.1.4. Next, bid submission is done manually. In manual submission, bid proposals may be submitted through an authorized representative and presentation of two valid identification issued by government institution. Bid proposals must be purchased and submitted through an authorized representative by presenting a valid ID together with the company ID for verification, or through a special power of attorney, duly notarized and must be emailed to dpwhback.davaocity3rd at gmail.com through company's registered email address in the CRC or PhilJeps on or before the purchase or submission of the bids. If corporation, a secretary certificate should also be submitted to the above-mentioned email address. Next, bids must be duly received by the back secretariat at the address stated for the manual submission on or before May 28, 2026 at 10 a.m. Bid opening shall be on May 28, 2026, and after the deadline for the submission of bid at the conference room, DPWH Davao City 3rd DEO through video conferencing or webcasting via YouTube channel account DPWH Davao City 3rd DEO Procurement LS. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend at the mentioned address. The Department of Public Works and Highways, Davao City 3rd District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with the implementing rules and regulations of the Republic Act 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act Section 70 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Reference RA 12009, the new Government Procurement Act Section 70. Next, the observance of the deadline and dropping of the bidding documents will be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Bids received beyond the specified time shall mark as late bid and shall no longer be open. Lastly, the observers who wish to acquire any documents related to the bidding may do so by signing a confidentiality agreement as mandated. As such, are there any questions to all observers, back members, and also the live streaming viewers? Questions? If there is none, I move to adjourn the pre-bid conference.
I second the motion.
Since the pre-bid conference has been adjourned and duly seconded by Engineer Arañez, I declare the pre-bid conference to be adjourned at 10:38 a.m. Thank you and good morning once again.